Hi and welcome. We're going to take a look at Balletto, a piece by Georg Löhlein, the 18th century composer, here arranged by Haas, and it's published by Breitkopf and Haas. We're going to look at each hand separately, find out what's going on, and then we'll stitch them back together again. We're in the key of F major, play a scale, play a chord or two, and now let's have a little look at that right hand. I think the difficulty will be in very often we have to play two notes at once, making sure they're absolutely together. And we've got lots of staccatos and slurs to think about as well. Let's have a little listen. First phrase. So I want the 3 and the thumb, third finger and the thumb to start off with, and then a bit of a stretch up to that F. 1 and 2 and. So what's going on there? We need to link up the C to the F whilst holding on to the A. And I think we will then want to come off that F before we play those two short chords. I think bar 3 will be legato and that bit too. A bit of a leap at the end. I prefer the 3 and 1 there. Short, 2, 3. Notice how in bar 7, link that one to that one and then separate the chords to end the phrase there. Let's play the first 8 bars now. 1 and 2 and. We then have an answering section, if you like, or a contrasting section. So from bar 9, this time we're going to start with the second finger and the thumb. 1 and 2 and. So notice how it's quiet, it's in contrast. But it's also very similar to the beginning, isn't it? Very, very similar. Holding on to the E, while I legato up to the C. Then short chords. Smooth, off, smooth. And then all 3 of those things are staccato, aren't they? Bar 13, rest. And the good news is that once we've got up to bar 16, we're home and dry, because bar 17 to the end is exactly the same as bar 9 to bar 16. So there's not actually that much music to get through. Now then, let's have a little look at the left hand. Like many left hands from this period, there's a lot of octave work. So we could start off with a warm-up. Let's see if we can we play an octave from F down an octave. The other one we're going to need a lot of is C. We can make up a little exercise. Okay. F, C, F, C, F. So we can go back up. We're just playing note 1 and 5 from the scale of F, aren't we? F and C. The first note of the scale is called the tonic. The 5th note of the scale is called the dominant. The tonic and the dominant are really important notes in establishing the harmony. So now we're warmed up and we can feel an octave. Let's read through the left hand. I think I'm just going to go straight through it, So nice and steady. There's our starting position. 1, 2, rest, rest, octaves. The rest we already know, but let's just run it through. Fourth finger, just as we did before. Rest, rest. So now let me run them both through together, nice and steadily, and taking care 3 and 1 to start off with, 2 and 1 when I get to bar 9. Okay. 1, 2. So now to finish off, let's run it through as if for the exam. Allegretto is a speed marked at the top. Allegro means fast. Allegretto means fast-ish. So it's on the fast side of life. And they suggested a speed of 96 beats per minute, which will sound like this. Kind of thing. So now let's run it all the way through with that tempo in my head. So it's a very dancey piece, that's obvious from the title, isn't it, I think? And lots of detail in it to think about and work on. Hope you enjoy learning this piece, and any questions, do get in touch. Take care. Bye-bye for now.